Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Friday, March 31. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is now in receipt of the final report from the CARICOM Review Commission. Mr. Holness received the report yesterday from Chairman of the Commission, former Prime Minister Bruce Golding. The commission was set up by Prime Minister Holness last year to examine Jamaica's role in CARICOM and how the regional bloc has impacted the country's development. In doing its work, the 17-member body and its staff met with several stakeholder groups, including former prime ministers in the region and former secretaries general of CARICOM. The CARICOM Review Commission also held focus group sessions with Jamaicans across several parishes. The Prime Minister and the Cabinet are expected to review the resulting document and its recommendations prior to it being tabled in Parliament. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is reassuring tourism stakeholders that government's plans to de-earmark direct funding to some public bodies will not rob the sector of funding. Under this public financial management policy, central government will have control over how all its resources are allocated and spent. Tourism players have raised concerns that the industry could be affected when the central government controls the Tourism Enhancement Fund. But Mr. Holness is reiterating that the administration will ensure that tourism development plans continue to be financed and facilitated.
It's not the intention of the government to plunder any reserves or any funds that have been gained by sector industries and interests. That's not the intention. But good fiscal management of the country's resources dictate that there has to be greater central direction. And there in no way could the government pursue a policy that would be inimical to the development of the tourism industry.
Prime Minister Holness was speaking at Thursday's groundbreaking for Excellence Oyster Bay at Blue Waters, Trelawney. The 325-room hotel will be opened in the second half of 2018. It's expected that 1,500 jobs will be created during the construction phase and another 700 when the hotel opens its doors. The planned resumption of operations at the Alpart bauxite plant in St. Elizabeth remains on track.
Our target is we want to get to the start on 18th of June, so it will be happen.
That update from GISCO's senior engineer came on Thursday, following a tour of the plant by Transport and Mining Minister Mike Henry.
I was very pleased to see workers now back in the tool shop, see things begin to happen. I'm happy to see the Chinese workers working alongside the Jamaicans and keeping the ratio and the numbers together, but equally drawing on their knowledge where it relates.
Production at Alpart was halted in 2009 in the aftermath of the global recession and a drop in metal prices. Previously owned and operated by the Russian company UC Rusal, it was officially handed over to the Chinese company Jiquan Iron and Steel on November 24 last year. Since GISCO's takeover, about 400 persons have been hired, including the 80 plant maintenance staff that existed since the closure. Minister Henry says he expects that number to increase to about 700 by the opening. Government is proceeding with plans to build a new accident and emergency A&E unit at the Percy Junior Hospital in Spalding, Manchester. Minister of Finance Audley Shaw, who is also the Member of Parliament, says the National Health Fund has committed approximately $30 million to undertake the project. While voicing his commitment to release those funds in a timely manner, the minister said the hospital's management had a role to play.
I want to see now what is the effective timetable. When do you want the first drawdown from the National Health Fund? What is the program? How we move forward?
He also urged the hospital management and other health stakeholders to engage the diaspora to support the expansion project.
Let's use the technology that is available to us. Come on. Let's get a special website going. Let us get a special bank account. Let us put the transfer information that can get the money transferred from the United States, England, Canada, transferred into that special account for Percy Junior Hospital.
Minister Shaw was speaking at the hospital on Tuesday as the facility received $500,000 to help purchase a compact blood bank refrigerator valued at just over $1 million. The money was provided by the Jamaica Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors Limited, and the Southern Regional Health Authority will be providing the rest of the funds needed. And finally, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, has received pledges of support from several public and private sector entities to expand the reach of its iPad Youth Empowerment and Mentorship Camp. IPAD, which is an acronym for Identity, Purpose, Attitude and Destiny, was rolled out in Westmoreland in 2015 to provide social intervention for young people. Acting Commissioner of Police, Novlet Grant, is calling for even more private sector support.
Because we don't just want to train police facilitators to be able to take the message to students. We want other persons to come on board with us within a framework, within a concept of conversing with youth. Rather than telling them what is wrong, show them potential of what is right and what is possible.
ACP Grant was speaking on Wednesday at the JCF Corporate Sponsorship Breakfast held at the Terra Nova All Suite Hotel. She said the aim for summer 2017 was to host up to 6 camps across the island, engaging more than 600 young people. The Jamaica Information Service is among the sponsors, and Chief Executive Officer Donna Marie Rowe extended commendation and affirmed her agency's commitment to the initiative. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.